the gun. Here's Jones. This underneath to Taylor. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. Now Jones on 4th down. He finds it beyond the marker. He has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts get the game's first points here in the second. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. And that opening series, you use this word a lot with me, Brock, methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start, I mean great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix looking to pass. It's Pitts. Oh, this big guy is moving. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons start to fight back with their first points of this game. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they could score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Let's go. Half the 60. Half the 60.
Jones on first down. Going with the screen to Taylor. Space past the 35. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go again with Taylor. Down the sideline to the 45. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
That's all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. Became real easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
On first down, Jones has him on the quick hitter. He gets this down to the 13-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
19, hey, smash Broncos, take over.
Taylor now up the middle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, 70 Lions. Smash, smash.
Taylor. Just 1 yard on the run. Still in good shape, though, with 2nd and goal from the 2.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Check, Bobcat. Go.
Another shot for Taylor. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Falcons 7.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now Penix off the play action. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, here's Penix. Got a man, it's Drake London. And he's taken down at the 30.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up first and 10.
Ready?
Going right side, Robinson with it. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Zaire Franklin there to make the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
This is caught. That's Darnell Mooney. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons earn the chance to tie before halftime. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was going to be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey, you know, but whatever.
Well, the kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
Pierce now on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And this one does not go far. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
Cut 19! Cut 19!
Here's 2nd and 7. Taken in by Downs, left side. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Let's go now!
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Gets him on the end route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its 2nd.
That's another.
On first down, it's Jones to throw. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows and the throwing lanes aren't there long. It only takes a little bit for the throw to be off.
And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Colts operating from the hurry-up, rushing back to the line.
That's another. Colts. First down.
Again, Jones to the air. Left side, pulled in by Pittman. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try to field goal right now. Well, that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Falcons will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. McCole Hardman now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's going to be brought down right at the 35. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, to run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down throw by Jones. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Here we go,
Straight ahead with Taylor. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Let's go now.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Taylor trying the left side. And they'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
To throw, here's Jones. Lays out, what a catch! And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Jones now to throw. To the right and reeled in by Downs. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Option give to Taylor. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
First down from the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. that play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. He brings it in. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Time and again, receivers will tell their quarterbacks, just give me a chance. Just give me a chance. Just throw it up and give me the opportunity. Well, in this case, with even two defenders trying to cover that wide receiver, couldn't get it done.
And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
I'll tell you this, Kate, that's where you got to be on the same page with one another and get both ends of the play right to execute, both the protection and ultimately completing that ball. They certainly want that play called back.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, that didn't take too long. One series in, and he's given them the second half lead.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Agnew on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious gas. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. On 1st down, here's Penix. Cut down the field, it's Pitts. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, Shaq. Let's go.
Here's Robinson. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
From the shotgun, Penix. Little off center. His man just couldn't adjust to it. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd and goal.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Slot man in motion right. Now Penix on 3rd and goal. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
Youngway Kuhn lining up for
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Hardman with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Colts take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. Start on the ground. Taylor. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Pistol now for Jones. That's caught for the first. And he gets this one out to the 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Play action now with Jones. Vacates quickly left side. He can run it. And out he goes on the final play of the quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Third and a lone yard coming up. Taylor trying to run for this first. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Outside is ruled in by Warren. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
This is reeled in by Pittman. Running down the left side. And he takes it in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
The kicker on for the point.
The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Starting from the 5. He's brought down to what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. To the air with Penix. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. That's an excellent look on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Penix on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Next on the crosser. Nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
We'll try and run here with Robinson. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
I love that call on 3rd down because it just gives you options. The best 3rd down teams are teams that do just that. Right? They give you options. You don't let the defense dictate to you. You look at what they're giving you, and you take advantage of them.
Let's go now.
1st down, and they go right back to it. Look at that work, turning those legs, driving across the 15. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th-quarter lead. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Extra point by Killer is up and good. And the Falcons take a 4-point lead.
Falcons 28, Colts 24. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Pierce now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready? 19 Lion. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Let's go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. That one's cut along one sideline. There he goes again. Michael Pittman Jr. It's an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 4th-quarter lead. Michael Pittman Jr. with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Colts push their lead to 3.
Colts 31, Falcons 28. Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Brings in the kick at the 9. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Penix here from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Penix to throw again on 2nd. Forced out to his right. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Let's go. Come 19.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on down.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60. 72.
Throw completed out to the left. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
A run here with Taylor. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now. Take over.
Taylor again. And they take this in for the score. The Colts make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Agnew on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Penix now. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. And Penix gives himself up after picking up that first down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Throwing, Penix. Gets him on the end line. He has this down to the 34. It's a 21-yard gain, and the Falcons will have a first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, he'll look to throw. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. 2nd interception of the season.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Here we go. Drop ball leading.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
You get that 1st and short, it really does open up the playbook. I mean, you got an opportunity to be aggressive if you want to. But I kind of like that right there. Just stamping it with the 1st down, running it right at them.
Ready, ready.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal.
70 Lions.
Oh, it's a push with the tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Lightning 18.
Here's Giddens. And he's going to get taken down near the goal line. It's a gain down to the 1. Timeout taken by the defense. They're 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. And he has the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, Brock, You know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's Agnew on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They got 24 yards on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Tarvarius Ward picks it up.
Intercepted. The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. And if he would get it. And he'll dive for a little extra yardage, and he's down.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a first down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
So the Colts pick